Alright, so this is my score predictions and game predictions for the Northern Illinois at Nebraska game. This is not my video, but I'm gonna pause it and do commentary and say what I think the score is gonna be. It is from the Big Ten Network. Yeah, let's get rolling.
This is Tom Dienhart of BTN.com, and here are 3 things to watch in the Northern Illinois at Nebraska game. Number 1, repeat history. The Cornhuskers have won both all-time meetings versus Northern Illinois.
Yeah, but that didn't really matter because that was a while ago when we were actually good. So, yeah.
Winning in Lincoln in 1989 and 1990 versus this MAC foe. The Big Ten lost 2 games versus MAC teams last year as Western Michigan took down both Illinois and Northwestern. And this year, Eastern Michigan has already beaten Rutgers.
Rutgers is terrible, but yeah.
Nebraska needs to be careful. Number 2, tighten the defense. The new 3-4 alignment has sprung a lot of leaks the first 2 weeks of the season as the Huskers have allowed.
Yeah, I can't believe our defense. I thought Bob Diaco would be good. I like his scheme, but I don't know. It's like against Oregon. Like their defense is not that good, and it was terrible. How many yards we gave up, how many touchdowns, and in the second half, the only reason that we didn't let them score is because we injured their quarterback's hand. So that's why they weren't throwing it at all. And that's how we knew they were going to run it. So we stacked the box. And yeah.
A combined 1,063 yards.
1,063 yards in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. And we played Oregon, whose offense is amazing. But I think we gave up some 504 yards around that. But our first week against Arkansas State, that means we also gave up like 500 yards then.
Last week, Oregon hung 566 yards on Nebraska. The defense needs some early success to feed off of.
We don't need early success. We just, like right there, they should have picked. We're not going to get many picks this whole season, but I think all we need is some stops like we did against Oregon in the second half, but I don't know. That was just because their quarterback and stuff.
3, get Tanner Lee on track. After a solid start in the opener, Lee struggled last week away from Lincoln.
Yeah, last week when he goes 19 for 41 with 4 interceptions, I don't really know. I mean, 2 of them weren't really his fault, but still, I can't believe you threw 4 interceptions in one game. I mean, I forgot who. It was a NFL quarterback. They tried to beat Tanner Lee in the most interceptions. They had 3. They were close, but they didn't pass Tanner Lee. So that's at least good.
He completed fewer than 50% of his passes and also tossed 4 picks. Those 4 interceptions are tied for the most by any Nebraska player in the last 20 years. For more, check back to BTN.com.
Alright, so that was the video and what I thought about it, but what I think the score is going to be, it's paining me to say it, but I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, after our first game against Arkansas State, I think all of our games are going to be close. If not, they're going to be blowouts. Any ranked team, we're going to lose. That's what I think on the situation. I mean, until our defense knows what to do and our quarterback cannot go 19 for 40 and he went like 19 for 38 in his first game and 19 for 41 in his second game with 4 interceptions in his second game, but no interceptions in the first game. But I really credit him for 2. I saw Northern Illinois lost to Boston College by 3, 20-23. And Boston College's defense isn't that great, but I forgot who they played their second game. But rather than that, I don't know. I mean, I'm just hoping that Tanner Lee can pull something through. His first game he looked promising, but he needs to get that passing percentage up. And I want to see Ozigbo play. I mean, especially with Trey Bryant being out this week, and we're having a redshirt freshman stepping up to be our second running back, like the two guy. But Ozigbo, I think he's like a senior, or it's his third year, but he's not even playing. Like, I don't get that at all. I mean, even in the end zone last year, he would get an easy touchdown in the end zone, and this year he's nowhere to be found. I don't think he's played a single snap in 2 games. That is what I think on the situation.